Orleans Saints. Savor them while you can, football fans. Just 2 weeks left in our regular season as we get underway in Week 17. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. And it's their 5th-year quarterback leading the charge.
He gave us all the excitement we could hope for last week, but it wasn't all in a good way, at least for his team. Never knew if his throws were going to end in a touchdown or turnovers, and he had a couple of both by the end of the loss. Don't want him to lose that gunslinger mentality. Just want him to be a little more thoughtful with each and every decision.
Running for the marker on second. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He has the first over the middle. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Got the give on the zone read, and the defenders were waiting for him. He goes down for a loss.
It's a loss of a yard.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
32-yard line.
Working now from the gun. He's got a man left. And this is down to the doorstep of that red zone. Another yard to reach it and pick up that first down, too. He keeps it himself. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
First down. 1st and goal, New Orleans.
Back-to-back carries here. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on 2nd and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
That one right down the middle. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. Up to the races, middle of the field. They haven't caught him yet. And he does. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Dragons start off well to tie things 7-7. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He dodged the tackle. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Second drive coming up for the Saints offense. And they sure looked clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? And that's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their game plan. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo, while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pay some pretty good dividends for them, too.
And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Free play here. Let's see what he does. Cut by the open man. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Offside. Defense.
All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Offsides call helps him out. It's only 5 yards to go now on first down. They'll run here following the penalty. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He's got it. Offense is getting closer, but 2 yards left to figure out. It's 3rd and goal. Pass play now. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
4th down. They're going to throw for it. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints break the tie here in the 1st. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And bringing them out now, a quarterback who really knows how to make something exciting happen.
2 numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, and took great care of the football. And of course, he cares less about those 2 numbers. It's more about the outcome, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. He's going to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
From the contact. Brings up 3rd down and 8.
3rd and long for him here. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Well, he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
At their own 22-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Short pass caught by his tight end. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be just one step away from that 1st down. They haul him down near the 31.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Another carry for it. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it downs from 37. Throwing from the gun. Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be blocked out at the 42. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
A gain of 13. It's 3rd down and 6.
Air it out on 3rd. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. It's the Saints setting the pace so far. We'll return with more NFL action right after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. And on 4th down, they're about ready to punt. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. We get it on the ground here with Dobbins. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 9.
To the air on 3rd and long. Into traffic, complete. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Keeps himself upright. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Dragons can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He fouled the seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Dragons tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
At the 29-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to throw. That one's complete right side. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
6. First down, Saints.
Dive play straight ahead. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Complete out to the right side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
And the Saints first down.
Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Give him 5 on that carry, bring it up 2nd and 5. He's going to throw this one. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
To get home and hit and impact the quarterback at this level, well, typically you got to do what this defense is doing. And that's keeping an offense off balance. Change up your looks. Rotate your personnel. Throw in some wrinkles. And once again, go hit that quarterback.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. And no chance at a return as this one heads across the sideline at the 25-yard line. The Dragons returning their offense and this running back to the field. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 24-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Completed to his running back. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Number 35. That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Completed over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
42-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Into the hands of Walker. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. They strike for 23 yards. And that's going to bring up 1st down. All set to go now from the 35. 1st down, play action. Hauls it in. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
22-yard line.
Straight ahead. Here's Dobbins. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Second and 10. Here he is to throw. He brings it in. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
And the San Antonio first down.
Working inside the red zone. And this is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. The Dragons take a second quarter lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dragons break that tie and now lead by 7.
21. Saints 14.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Return coming from the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Here comes the Saints offense. And they're a touchdown back, Broncos. They take over down 21-14. Pass play on 1st and 10. It is cut left side. And this one does not go far. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from San Antonio coming up. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Looking to throw here. Short pass brought in. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Throw here, 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Gabe, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. The Dragons are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. To throw here on 1st down. They're trying to set up the screen. Dobbins. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
At the 42-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He completes it in traffic. He takes this up to around the 46, and that's going to leave him a yard at most from that marker on 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got his man. This is Walker. And that is a touchdown. The Dragons grow their lead just before halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skilled player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dragons double their lead to 14.
Saints 14.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. This return starts at the 5. Jukes away from one. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Saints are going to take over now near the end of the half. They could use something to trim that deficit, and enough time left to maybe get this near field goal range. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first.
Second and 1 at the 34.
Looking for a pass on second and short. He's going to tuck it and run. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. First and 10 now from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They're going to try and throw it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
It's second and inches at the 36-yard line.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that gets him back to within 11.
And with those 3 points, you just dig yourself out of a little bit of a hole. You know, coming out of halftime, you've got to firmly be in comeback mode.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
Down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hanson.
Our trip around the NFL starts now with a good matchup in the NFC. Okay, Kate, thanks very much. It is Week 17. Playoff spots on the line, seeding on the line, coaching jobs may be on the line. Let's dive in. And this is the running back for the visitors. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. From there, we check out another big late-season game, playoff implications here. And it's the Vikings quarterback. He's got a couple of touchdown passes in this first half, including this one. The Vikings have the lead in a game where both teams come in on a winning streak, so something's got to give. Lastly, got one more to show you here. And this is the KC QB. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Jags with a 10-point lead at the half. With that, let's give you a look at the all-important playoff picture in the AFC here in Week 17. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Feuer.
Is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. That one's cut along the left sideline. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Throwing the out route, complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 46.
Throwing it on 2nd down. He's going to keep it this time. On the move, past the 40. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Antonio, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Finds him quickly on the RPO. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
87. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the 20.
Throwing from the gun here. Finds his man over the middle. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Number 17. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
That's one of the reasons they love him in that spot near the box because of his range and not just his coverage. He's got more than enough range, more than enough speed to chase down those backs on the outside and meet them before they ever cross the line.
And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Dragons grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you find me a good, creative quarterback, one that can extend a play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dragons push their lead to 18.
Saints 17.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. As this at the 6. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. They'll work against the blitz. Cut out left. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera play. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
It's his running back. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Hand off to the back. And this is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. They've got 1st down here from the 36. They'll go play action. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Another Saints 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. Here's a throw. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Trying to do it himself. And he's in for the touchdown. The Saints start the second half with some needed points. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints make it an 11-point ball game. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Dragons headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And you want your quarterback to, number 1, find ways to score for your offense. You always tell me that, Brock. But also, he's done it more than just through the air for them. That last drive, a notable touchdown for him on the ground for the season. There's plays a design run. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Throw left side, complete. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. We've set it downs from 37. They'll run on 1st down with Dobbins. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
1st down, play action. Fits it through the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down.
Yards to go.
3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now on 4th down, they're out to try for the field goal. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that extends their lead to 14.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Saints ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. On 1st down, they'll run. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. He'll pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for a Saints 1st down. New set of downs for him. He starts at the 38. Back now, pressure coming. He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Slot man motioned over. 2nd down pass play coming. Dumped off to his running back. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Saints' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Jay, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
He has it at the 13. Nothing to complain about on this return as he gets it beyond the 30. The Dragons and this running back headed back out for a new series. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Backs on the crosser. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Completed over the middle. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that means 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
Throwing now, another shotgun. He takes it himself. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
First down and goal to go.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time.
And the catch is made for the touchdown. The Dragons have likely locked up the win right there. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dragons stretch their lead to 21. Scott now to return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Saints come marching onto the field. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Looking on first down. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Throwing from the gun. He isn't holding up. They're into the drop-in. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Dropping back to throw. That's incomplete on second down. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
It's now third and 19.
He's dropping back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it on near the 38-yard line before going down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down the completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. Pushes it toward the sideline, and he has it. Feet are inbounds. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Setting him on the dive. And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Back to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
That's another.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
A gain of 16 yards. First down.
Design bootleg here. That one's cut along the left sideline. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10.
Saints. First down.
Now it's stopped. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, the casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
Slot man's in motion right. Third down from the gun. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get it back to within 2 possessions. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned. That's 6 in the end.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints get it back to a 14-point game. They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. 2-score game. Got to get yourself additional opportunities somehow. And that right there, that's a huge one. Feel like they absolutely now have to translate this into points.
They really do, and not just make it a one-possession game. As you've taught me, Kate, how do you eat an elephant?
One bite at a time.
One possession at a time, one play at a time, one bite at a time to the very end.
48-yard line.
Second down, looking for options. Going for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing third down.
Number 32, incomplete.
He's going to keep this one, and they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Good for the Saints.
Offense to the line fast.
2 yards on the play. First
Out of
down.
the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here.
First down.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
4-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
Putting the tight end in motion. This time it's a passing play. Finds him over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. They're throwing it. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Motioning him from the slot right. Desperation time here on 4th. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. They're all set now. 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They are throwing it again. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Well, if nothing else, that proves they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to connect.
To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Man in motion here.
At the 9-yard line.
Going ground on 1st and goal. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in San Antonio. Saints losing by 14. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. They'll throw it. Has it in close. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Saints 38.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. This makes it up to the 25. The Dragons are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one's complete right side. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. They're going to pass it here. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. They look to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Now hang on, because this is big. Their quarterback shaken up on that play, and they need him with the postseason just around the corner. The Dragons getting their punter out there. And they could really use a good one here. And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. The Saints back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. Setting up to pass. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
It's now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They kick the running back in motion. Here he is to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. Throwing now. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And that makes it fourth down. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Desperation time here. He connects downfield. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
A gain of 9 yards.
Back to throw.
First down.
They got there in time. He's taken down. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. Looking in the air here. Brought in right side. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
16 yards on the play. It's now third down.
Looking to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
First down, New Orleans.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7. All right, we'll take a brief timeout here for an injured player. Never something you want to see this late in the season. They're going to check him out. Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3. Running back sent in motion. Second and manageable. He's throwing. On a quick slant, he's got Allen. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. The Saints call their third and final timeout.
A gain of 7. First down.
From the red zone now. It's inside the 10. Brought in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Saints, first down. First and goal.
With 19 seconds left in this ball game, they spike it. Trying again from the 2. It's second and goal. Scott. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And there he goes! They get to him for a sack, and that may just save them this game. They remain up by 1.
Saints, 40.
Oof, their comeback hopes are dwindling by the second, but any path to victory starts with a successful onside try here.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And they take not just the victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish out the sweep of their division rivals. So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports.